Why hello there everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video we are doing a winter Nookazon shopping spree. What can I say, it's Christmas and I feel like treating myself to a bunch of new decorations for my island. We have a lot to get through today, so let's just get started. So I was originally not intending to film this video, but after visiting Storybrooke ACNH's island in yesterday's video, I realised that if I am going to be decorating my own island for winter/Christmas, I seriously need to step up my game in terms of what I have to decorate with. And speaking of yesterday's video, this video is part 2 of 3 Christmas videos which I'll be putting out in the next sort of week before Christmas-ish. If you didn't see part 1, it came out yesterday and the link for it will be in the cards and down below. Like I said, in it I was touring an amazing Christmassy island, and while touring that island I saw so many amazing items that I just knew I had to have, which is why we are here collecting them today. So I know I said a while ago that I wanted to discover the items that were added to New Horizons with the 2.0 update and the DLC gradually over time, but that has now completely gone out the window. In this video I decided to just scroll through Nookazon and big fat freaking treating myself to whatever I wanted. I didn't particularly have a budget, I just spent whatever I needed to on whatever I wanted to. When putting offers onto listings, I tended to stick to the average selling price unless there had been some competition on an item which I really wanted and that I was keen to get, in which case I then upped my offers a little bit. And I'll say I was surprised to see throughout this video some absolutely crazy offers being put onto certain items. These were offers which were, you know, saying 50 Nook Mile tickets for an item, which is kind of crazy to me. And if you want to see me actually putting the items that we get in this video to use, then stay tuned for my next video, which will be out in the next few days, where we will actually be decorating my island with the items we come across. Throughout this video you'll probably catch snippets of areas which I had already decorated and started transforming for winter, particularly around my island entrance. And you might notice, if you've seen parts of my island before, that I've switched out the autumn Colin crossing paths for the winter ones. But again, the items that we get in this video are what I'll be using to actually transform those areas properly. So the decorating that you already see is very much so a work in progress. Unusually for me, during this video, I wasn't the best at keeping track of what I actually spent, and this was mainly because I was putting so many offers onto things that I just kind of lost track of it. So starting with what I actually got, I got the planter partition for 100,000 bells, and I actually got 2 partitions from 2 different sellers in 2 different color swatches. I got the black stone one and the brown wood variant, and I cannot wait to incorporate these on my island. On the way to town hall where I was going to grab the bells for that item, I actually found the ornament table decoration DIY and a balloon, which was great as this was one which I was really after. I didn't initially know that these items had been added to the game, but I saw them all over my Instagram, so I knew that I had to get them. And because of that, I also went and bought the standing ornament garland DIY for 20 Nook Mile tickets. I had a super just newbie move. The seller had set up a pipe to an area with a house, and I didn't realize that that was telling you to talk to the villager who was crafting inside. It has been so long since I've spoken to a crafting villager. But anyway, that was good. I got that DIY, which I was super happy about. The other new ornament item which I really wanted, I'm not 100% sure about the name of it, but it's like the tall ornament decoration thing. For the life of me, I couldn't get it. Other players were being super aggressive with their offers for that item on listings that had popped up, so that'll just have to wait for another video for sure. I didn't honestly have too much method to my madness in terms of making offers. I was mainly dropping offers on anything I wanted, and I wasn't too fussed if offers got denied or if I was initially outbid, other than the ornament stuff at first. But the more I searched through Nookazon, the more new items I saw, and the more determined I sort of got to get these items. And to be honest, I did get quite a few of them in the end. 2 of these items were the counter table, which I eventually got in the wood variant, and the wooden box, which if you've stuck around my channel for a very long time, you might have heard me say that the barrel is my favorite item in the whole game. And I feel like this might be challenged by the wooden box item, and I actually got the DIY for this, which I was so happy with. In between the counter table and the wooden box DIY, I think I paid 15 to 20 Nook Mile tickets for each of them. Again, I'm not 100% sure. So halfway through this video, the servers actually went down, so I couldn't travel to any islands, which was super frustrating. And just before these server issues started happening, I had an offer accepted for 200,000 bells for a dessert stand, and bless this seller, me and them were trying to get onto a server for so long. We almost got there at one point and then it went down again, so by the time we actually got to trading, I also asked if I could buy a plant partition, which they were selling, which is what I mentioned earlier, and I also gave them some oranges as that was the one fruit that they were missing, so I was so happy that I could help them out. And because of all these server issues, I kind of messed up. I had too many people come over to my island at once, and at one point I forgot to press record, and at another point my capture card was having issues, which is the first time that's happened, so I might need to real life treat myself to a new capture card for Christmas. We will see, but by the time everything started working again, sort of all the players had come and gone, and it was kind of a big mess. I always try and limit how many players I have coming to my island at once, just so it's not confusing with figuring out who I need to pay what and all of this stuff, but luckily all the players were exceptionally patient with me and, as always, super kind. So in all of that mess, what did I end up getting? I got the orange jam DIY, the orange pound cake DIY, the coconut cookies DIY, the brown sugar pound cake DIY, and a milk can. And across all of these items, along with some bells, I paid around 30 Nook Mile tickets. I was trying to gather all of these cute food items, as well as, like I mentioned earlier, the dessert stand, as I want to make a really cute bakery / cafe area on my island. I know I already have a few, but what can I say? I am a sucker for these types of areas. To go along with these cute items, I later got the ranch sink counter item, that along with the counter table item that I mentioned earlier, and the antique cash register, and I think I paid again around maybe another 20 to 15 Nook Mile tickets for each of those items, I think, and I just feel like I'm gonna get so much use out of these items. As I got more into this video, I realized that I was desperate for the ranch items, but surprisingly listings for them were very rare, and when I did put offers on items, they got denied pretty quickly, so I guess me trying to get those items will just have to wait for another day. Overall, I was so happy with all of the stuff that I got throughout this video, especially with how many DIYs and food recipes we got too. But with that said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any thoughts, comments, or suggestions, please feel free to leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon.